All right, we are in Ottawa tonight for our next broadcast. Had a little bit of a mix-up yesterday. Meant to do yesterday's game up in, I believe it was KP, but we were unable to broadcast that game. And the game previous to that we had scheduled was last week, and that broadcast was canceled because we had no cell phone signal. So if we don't have a cell phone signal, unfortunately, we can't do the games. But we are happy, again, to be back in action and bringing you tonight's game, which was originally slated to be an early pitch, and now it is back to about normal time as we're just about ready for the first pitch here in Ottawa, as the 1-18 OABCIG Falcons are taking on the 18-3 West Monona Spartans. Uphill battle against a tough team for your Falcons. We want to thank our sponsors for tonight's game, including United Bank of Iowa, our pregame show sponsor. Gordon's Body Shop, I should say, is our pregame show sponsor. Scoreboard sponsor is United Bank of Iowa. We also want to thank our OABCIG sponsors, which include Evertech, Farm Bureau Insurance Agents, Alex Conover, Denise Van Dusen, and Bernice Lamas. Want to thank the Bloyer Agency, Holstein Manufacturing, the Hoffman Agency, Holstein Senior Living, North Star Community Credit Union, Rex Chevrolet, Schmidt Insurance, Zimmy's Bar and Grill, Beckman Motors, Christensen Van Houten Funeral Home, and Swanson Insurance and Real Estate. As we get ready for this softball game, it is the first softball broadcast we have had this year. We were going to do another one earlier in the year, but unfortunately, fortunately, actually, that game was also covered by another Fuller Solutions broadcast up in Holstein. We ended up doing the boys' game that night. Start off with the lineups for the girls. We'll start with visiting Falcons. They are going to start Anna Winterode in the leadoff spot. She's also going to be pitching this evening. Abby Winterode batting second out in center field. The third baseman is Carter Heemer, and batting third, Elle Schrader is going to be out in left field, batting fourth. The fifth batter is Kylie West. She'll be playing catcher tonight. Kenai Nielsen is going to be the shortstop, batting sixth. Haley Harms bats seventh over at first base. The second baseman is Jocelyn Meyer, and she is batting eighth. And Avery Berenson is going to be out in right field, batting ninth. For the Spartans, they are going to have Casey Miller leading off. She's going to be the shortstop tonight. The designated player is the normal starting pitcher for the Spartans. That's Carly Miller. She'll be just hitting tonight. Michaela Haynes will be batting third, playing left field. Maddie Chestnut is going to be the catcher and bats fourth. Megan Bonham is going to be the first baseman, batting fifth. Savannah Lucas is out in center field, batting sixth. Sierra Siebersma is batting seventh, playing second base. Jocelyn Gockel is batting eighth, out in right field. And Sophie Woodward is the third baseman, batting ninth. The player in the field for the designated player is the starter tonight, Sage Minahan. This is her second start of the year, and she'll be taking the pitching plate. She is 2-0 on the season. So a good pitcher for the Spartans. For the Falcons, their starter is Anna Winterode. As we mentioned, she is 1-9 on the year and has had a little bit of a rough start. We're going to take a quick break as we will thank some of our sponsors for bringing you this game. I'll be back here in a moment. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Seasons change, but a farmer's work never does. The Bloyer Agency, or local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, tips their hat to those who help ensure we can all eat tomorrow. We are proud to offer the coverage they need to keep growing, and we're full of gratitude. So we're taking this moment to say thank you for bringing in the harvest today for a well-fed world tomorrow. Trust in farming. Trust in the Bloyer Agency in Odobolt. Trust in tomorrow. Contact the Bloyer Agency today. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes offers many different services. At their funeral homes, they explain the many different options in personalizing your service, then allowing you to make your own decisions. Their training and experience have prepared them to guide you through a very difficult time. They are committed to providing meaningful ceremonies to help you honor and remember the one that you have lost with a personalized service or for pre-planning your own funeral. Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes is a proud supporter of OABCIG.
All right, so the Spartans will be in the field first as the Falcons will come off to bat with Anna Winterode, Abby Winterode, and Carter Heemer. Take you through some of the hitting stats for the Falcons. Anna Winterode is batting .500 on the year, has a .607 on-base percentage, a slugging percentage of .636. She has 2 doubles, 2 triples, and 18 singles on the season. Does get quite a few walks, has 12 of those, leading the team in most of those categories as well. After that will be Abby Winterode, and Abby Winterode is hitting .257 on the season, .366 on base percentage with a .257 slugging percentage, and the 3 hitter is Carter Heemer. She is batting .292 on the year, or .277 with a .292 on base percentage. So the sun is going to be setting kind of behind the third base path here. So players to the right side of the field, right field, second base, and first base, may have some trouble. The pitcher's going to have sun in their eyes, at least for the first inning, maybe 2, as we get those shadows coming from the trees behind us to come across. Falcons looking to get their second win of the year against a very tough 18-3 Spartan squad from West Monona.
Leading off for the Falcons, number 5.
This game was originally started to go right about now. Then we moved it up to 5:30, and then Rain said, no, let's just go back to an original start time. And Hannah said, well, why did I have to come early? Well, I agree with you, Hannah, because God doesn't tell us how long it's going to rain, and we could probably use a little bit more. Winterode steps in as Minahan winds and fires, and that'll miss low and inside for ball 1. Could use some more rain, though. Field is all soaked, so dust will not be an issue today, at least for now. As Minahan winds and fires again. In there, strike 1, outside corner. Nice field here at the West Monona High School in Ottawa. Baseball field behind us, but the boys are not playing tonight, as that bounces across for ball 2. So if Winterode gets on, big threat to steal. Pitch taken high, and now the count in her favor at 3-1. On the season, Anna Winterode has 21 stolen bases, so expect her to take off quickly if she gets to first. She's going to take ball 4 and a walk. First base run of the game goes to the Falcons. Up comes Abby Winterode. Center fielder, bats right-handed, takes a cut and digs into the box. They're going to take off with Winterode. She is in there safely. So right away, a stolen base, and she's in scoring position at second with nobody out. Base hit to the outfield may score the run. Playing in at third, even with the bag, as they take strike 1 and a 1-1 count. Second and short are playing at their normal position. That's hit towards the outfield. Shallow left, running in, running out. They will make the catch. So a pop out to the left fielder is the first out of the game. And with 1 out and a runner at second, Carter Heemer comes up.
Now batting number 12, Carter Heemer.
180 to each foul pole, 210 to dead center. Minahan rocks and fires in. And will be called a strike on the outside corner. Kind of big power gap right now to right and left center. Both outfielders are shading to the foul lines, as Winterode is going to take off for third and make it in. She was looking at the coach. The coach told her to stop. She wanted to stop on the base. She had that base stolen easily. So 2 stolen bases for Winterode. Had a delayed steal on the catcher throwback to the pitcher. Taken high for a ball, and the count moves to 1-2. So now any hit to the outfield likely scores a run. Got to watch out for an infield hit. Oh, that's going to be hit out towards center field. Back on it. They make the catch. Winterode tagging up, trying to advance home, and she will make it. So the first run of the game goes to the Falcons. They lead 1-0 on a sacrifice fly to the center fielder. So an RBI for Hemer will bring up L. Schrader with nobody on. 2 outs. She'll rip one down the left field line. One bounce, fielded there, and thrown back in. Just a loud single. A solid base ramp.
Now batting number 6, Kylie West.
So Kylie West comes up. West is the catcher tonight. On the season, Kylie is batting .277 with a .333 on-base percentage. She'll dribble one foul, the third baseman. A runner at first, 2 outs. Falcons with an early 1-0 lead here in Ottawa. West sets up. Minahan will fire one in. That's lined to third and fielded there. So a line out ends the inning. As a nice play by the third baseman for the Spartans. Good grab. And the Falcons get one on 1 hit. They leave one. There were no errors. And at the end of a half inning, the Falcons are on top 1-0. Back in a moment, you are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
State purpose of visit.
Well, our tractor's going to kick the bucket this year.
Searching internet for new bucket.
I don't need a bucket.
Provide bucket color preference. Red, yellow, taupe, magenta. Oh, wait. They are out of magenta.
Robots don't know you. We do.
I can do a quote on a new one.
With us, getting the right coverage starts with a conversation. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Alex Conover, Denise Van Dusen, and Berenice Lamas today.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
All right, Falcons will take the field with a 1-0 lead, bottom of the first inning, as Winterode winds up for another warm-up pitch. Going to be facing a very tough squad in West Monona. Good hitters up and down the lineup. 1, 2, and 3 hitters are Casey Miller, Carly Miller, and Michaela Haynes. We look through some of their hitting stats. Casey Miller is hitting .366 on the year. 477 OBP, and slugs at 648, has 4 home runs on the season. Carly Miller is a .397 hitter with a .457 on-base percentage. No home runs on the year, but both of those players have some speed. 22 stolen bases for Casey, and expect her to get on and possibly try to move towards second base in a hurry if she does. The number 3 hitter, Michaela Haynes, is also a good hitter for the Spartans. She is hitting .453 on the year with a .506 OBP and has 1 home run as well. The umpire is looking at something on the pitcher for the Falcons as Anna Winterode talks to her coach. It might be a fingernail or something. They are going to fire down, and we're ready for the bottom of the first inning here.
Leading off for the Spartans, number 3, Casey Miller.
Casey Miller, then Carly Miller, then Michaela Haynes. What you're looking for after you get an early lead, 1-0, is just get the ball in the strike zone and make sure you're throwing strikes. This is just high there. Casey Miller, not the tallest player, and then she gets a good crouch, so it's going to be a hard zone to hit. Second pitch misses outside and high for ball 2. They're playing Casey to bunt down the first baseline, as that'll be strike 1 at the letters. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Swung on a missed, a nice pitch there as the count evens out 2-2. That'll be fouled to the backstop, and we'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on. Bottom of inning number 1, leadoff hitter for the Spartans. Well, thank you for joining us, and thank you to all the sponsors for our games throughout the year. That'll be hit high and foul out of play over the third baseline. Got here, I wasn't sure we were going to get this one in, and we still might not, but there was a lot of rain that was moving through this area. Winter Road fires in for the inside strikeout on the corner. Strike 3 brings up Carly Miller.
Now batting, number 1, Carly Miller.
So Carly, a left-hand stick. Falcons more traditionally outfield, playing a little bit off that line. But she'll square to bunt, fielded by Winterode, up with it and to first. Going to get past the first baseman as Miller will get into second base. And we'll call it an E3, maybe E1, maybe a throwing error. Either way, runners at second base. It's hard to tell from this angle. But an error, and it has runner at second base. And up comes Michaela Haynes with 1 out and a runner at second. Left-hand hitter. Winter's right in there on the outside corner. Umpire showing a little bit of a wide zone, which you like to see. That's going to miss high for ball 2, or ball 1. In there and grounded right up the middle. So that'll possibly score the run as she'll check around third and make it home. Carly Miller ties the game on a RBI single from Michaela Haynes. And that brings up Maddie Chestnut.
Now batting, number 23, Maddie Chestnut.
So Chestnut on the season is a .348 hitter. They're going to steal attempt here. Throw was down. It was a good throw. And the runner is safe at second. Stolen base by Michaela Haynes. The runner back in scoring position. That swung on and missed on a 1-1 count. Good low ball pitch there by Winterode. Tries to get her to chase on a low one there. Nothing doing, and the count goes to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's going to be drilled out towards left field, fair, and will roll towards the fence, cut off, and thrown in, but not before a double scores the run. So Haynes comes in to score on an RBI double from Maddie Chestnut. Will bring up Megan Bonham. Bonham is the first baseman for the Spartans. On the year, she is hitting .400. As that's going to be fouled to the backstop. I mentioned there's just up and down the lineup, a lot of good hitters for this Spartan squad. So Falcons will have to score some runs here to keep up. Winterode will deliver, missing low, and the count evens out a ball and a strike. And the throw hits the helmet of the base runner as the delayed steal does work. So a stolen base for Maddie Chestnut as well. Moves the runner to third with 1 out. And a 2-1 score. Spartans on top, bottom of inning number 1. Winterode tries to get her to chase low, and the count goes to 2-1. Appreciate you joining us for this softball game. We've got more games this week. We will back at it as that's hit a long way out towards right center field, over the center fielder's head, and getting to the fence. I think that sun may have played a little bit of a role in that double. A sun-aided double scores the run. Bonham checks in at second with the double, and Savannah Lucas comes up. Lucas is a .392 hitter. In there, strike 1. So 3 runs are in now for the Spartans. Bunt is down, trying to advance the runner, and it is an out at first base. Nice play there. As Winterode flips to first on a 1-3 putout. There was a sacrifice bunt as the runner did advance. So now with 2 outs, Sierra Siebersma's up. In there, strike 1. Siebersma is a .400 hitter, .507 on-base percentage. Spartans up 3-1. She'll foul one to the backstop, and now behind in the count 0-2, so she'll have to protect. Just want to stop the damage at 3 right here if you can for Winterode. That one is a nice block by West. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at third. West Monona on top 3-1. That's going to be hit foul just ahead of that one. Wiping it up to get a good grip as the changeup is going to miss high. And we're deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. West setting up outside. It's going to be hit out towards center field, running in on it, going to play it on a hop. So the run will score on a single. And an RBI for Megan Bonham coming in. Sierra Siebsma is going to get the single with her RBI as well. That's going to get to the backstop, and the runner will advance. And the count goes to 1-0. Jocelyn Gockel is a .714 hitter. She's going to drop a bunt down. Up with it, not in time to first. It gets past the first baseman, backed up, but the run will score. It is not an RBI, but a single nonetheless, as the run scored on the error of the ball getting past. Well, that brings up Sophie Woodward. She squared to bunt, took outside and low. A 1-0 count. Woodward is a .358 hitter. Left-hand bat, choking up on it. Tries to drop a bunt down. And it will reset again at 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first is Jocelyn Gockel. This is the 9th hitter of the inning. 5 runs across for the Spartans as the bunt is down. Very good bunt. Good luck. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. They are going to try to advance the runner to third. It is safe at third, just got in before the tag. So a single on the bunt advances the runner to third, and it'll come back to the top of the order again for Casey Miller, who struck out. And she's going to come up with a runner at first and third and 2 outs. And there for a strike. They're going to throw down, and a good throw by West, trying to throw behind the runner, but they have catcher indifference, and advancing to second is Sophie Woodward. No balls, 1 strike. Now runners at second and third for the Spartans. Missing high and outside, and you can walk her and put her on first, but with Carly Miller coming up, that might not be what you want to do. It's going to miss outside, and the count goes to the favor of the hitter. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to be drilled. That's gone. Yeah, that's a home run. So home run, 3-run shot for Casey Miller. Struck out and got a home run in the same inning. Scoring before was Jocelyn Gockel and Sophie Woodward. And now 8 runs are across for the Spartans as they're on top 8-1.
Now batting, number 1, Carly Miller.
There are majestic shots. There are high fly balls that fade out of bounds. There are, home runs that just clear the fence, and then there are home runs that when they hit it, you say, well, that's gone. That one was gone. That'll be taken high for ball 1. So at the bases clearing home run, that brings up Carly Miller, who reached on an error and scored the first run of the game, batting for her second time in the inning. That's a strike and a count of 1-1. For those of you who may be wondering about 10-run rules and things along those lines, I'll explain that later, but this game for sure will go 3 innings. Oh, she's going to be called out. She was out of the box when she swung and made contact, and therefore she is out. So an out to end the inning, and that will do it. So the Spartans get 8, and they leave none. A big shot coming on a 3-run home run by Casey Miller. We'll be back in a minute. You are watching a production of Falcons softball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove wants to wish the OABCIG Falcons good luck. They know that whether it's athletics or academics, the OABCIG students work hard. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove offers old-fashioned customer service combined with today's technology to provide the high-quality, professional, personal, and commercial services that you deserve. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove, a proud supporter of the OABCIG schools.
Well, we're back here in Ottawa as the Spartans not taking much time in the field. They were able to answer with 8 of their own after the Falcons took an early 1-0 lead. The score right now is 8-1. We are through 1 complete, and that'll bring up the Falcons for their second set of at-bats, and that is Kenai Nielsen leading things off for the Falcons. She is a freshman, hitting 140 on the year. I said I would. The umpire is just waiting here. They've already thrown down to second. He says he's ready. We're ready. Everybody's good. 8-1 score. So the rules for the softball, it's 12 runs after 3 or 4 innings. And then it is 10 runs after 5 or 6 innings. If it gets to 7, it's going to complete. The Falcons will have to keep it within 12 early to get some more innings in. That's hit right back to the pitcher, And it'll bounce off her mitt to the third baseman, but no play is possible, and there is no error on that play. That is just an infield single for Kenai Nielsen.
Now batting, number 10, Kaylee Harms.
Now brings up Haley Harms. Harms, the first baseman for the Falcons. She's hitting 188 on the year. Taking high for ball one. Runner at first. Missing high and outside, and a count of 2-0. That sun is just a long way right in the pitcher's face. Everything else is in the shadow except for the pitcher out there. That'll be hit out and a base hit. So back-to-back singles start off a threat for the Falcons with runners at first and second, and brings up Jocelyn Meyer.
Now batting, number 3, Jocelyn Mayer.
Meyer's a 308 hitter. Am I saying that right? Hannah says I am. And that's hit out a long way towards left field, but it will be caught. And they are going to throw back towards second, but not in time. So a pop out to the left fielder will be the first out of the inning and bring up Avery Berenson.
Number 2, Avery Berenson.
Avery is a 115 hitter. Right-hand batter. Swung on a missed and an 0-1 count. Looking in. Pitcher winds, fires. That'll be swung on a missed and an 0-2 count. Bad throw back to the pitcher, but she's off the pitching circle and fielding it. Prevents the runners from advancing. So 0-2, one out. Runners at first and second. Anna Winterode on deck. Going to be fouled to the backstop, and we'll reset. No balls and 2 strikes. Fires in. That'll be hit foul. First baseman is under on it, has a play, and makes it. So a pop out to the first baseman will bring up Winterode with runners at first and second. In there, strike one. As they wind and fire, and that'll be hit out towards left field. High fly ball. Winterode flies out to left and ends it. So a pop out to left ends it. The Falcons get 2 hits. They leave 2, and at the end of 1.5, it's 8-1 Spartans. We'll be back in 1 minute. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Things today are just not made to last, but here at Holstein Manufacturing, we make the last grill you are ever going to need. From our roll-top backyard grills, complete with 4 burners for more even cooking, to pit fire, rotisserie, and country club grills, we can make what you need. Everything we make comes with options, so you can get exactly what you want. The grills are made with high-quality steel, so you are going to get a good quality grill that will last. Please let us show you. Check us out at our catalog online at HolsteinMFG.com.
Life is about caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with care.
In case the game gets shortened, do want to remind you about our great sponsors for our softball and baseball, as well as what we get into next, which is football and volleyball. Our OABCIG sponsors are EverTech, Farm Bureau Insurance agents Alex Conover, Denise Van Dusen, and Bernice Lamas. The Bloyer Agency, Holstein Manufacturing. The Hoffman Agency, Holstein Senior Living. North Star Community Credit Union, Rex Chevrolet, Schmidt Insurance, Zimmy's Bar and Grill, Beckman Motors, and Christensen Van Houten Funeral Home, as well as Swanson Insurance and Real Estate. Want to thank our pregame show sponsor, Gordon's Body Shop, and our scoreboard sponsor, United Bank of Iowa. New pitcher on the pitching circle for the Falcons. That is number 12, and it is Carter Heemer who is going to take over there. She was playing over at third base. Winterroad looked like she might have had a little problem with her fingernail, so I might move some positions around here.
New pitcher is number 12, and number 7 is the new pitcher.
Thank you. So our new pitcher is number 12. That is Carter Heemer, and the new catcher is going to be number 7. That is Jocelyn Gockel. So Gockel is going to move from second base to the behind the plate spot, and Heemer is taking over on the pitching plate. Heemer on the season is 0-6 with a 12.60 ERA.
Number 32, Michaela Haynes.
Over at third base now is number 3 for the Falcons. That's missing ball 1. We'll get the other position players in just a second. Looks like Winterroad's in center field as Anna's moved over there. So that'll bump Abby, who I think moved over to right field. Basically everybody moved. Hannah says that's what happened. Up to bat for the Spartans is their number 2 hitter. Number 3 hitter. That is Michaela Haynes. As we are already in the second time through the order. She had a single and scored a run in the first. Got a stolen base as well and had an RBI. That'll miss outside for a ball. So the count is 3 balls, 1 strike, nobody out, nobody on, top of inning number 2. And that is a ball as well. So walking to first is Michaela Haynes, and that'll brings up Maddie Chestnut. So it's 12 after 3. If we are going to have an early end to this game, as that's going to miss inside. And in safely at second base is Haynes, her second stolen base of the game. Maddie Chestnut had a double, an RBI double, and then she scored a run, did have a stolen base as well. So some speed for Chestnut. She'll take outside and high. And Haynes is signaling she might advance to third on any pitch. Right at the front of the box. They'll be grounded to third, fielded there, up with it. Throw to first is going to get past the first baseman, picked up by Harms. The run is going to be in safe underneath the tag. I don't think they'd have got her either way.
Now batting, number 12, Megan Bonham.
And she's at third base. I think it was a single and an error. Megan Bonham coming up. Wind and fire will bounce across. Look her back over. Heemer winds, fires, going to be grounded to third. Runner will advance. Throw to first is going to get her there. So a 5-1 put out, or 5-3 put out. advances the runner to third as Savannah Lucas comes up. She grounded out to the pitcher on a bunt attempt, sacrifice in the first inning. She may be dropping one down again here with a runner at third and one out. She got one, but is not going to stay fair. She tried to pop it over to the third base side. (9-1) the score right now, as the Falcons trail here in the second inning. That'll be taken for a ball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Tries to get the bunt down, and they will call strike 2. She did offer at it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner is at third base. Bottom of the second inning. 8 runs in the first, 1 in the second for the Spartans. Falcons got 1 in the first as runner's going to try to advance on the pass ball and will score. So now a 2-2 count, nobody on, and the lead is 10-1 for the Spartans. It's taken high. Now, I could be wrong. This is the first softball game I've done since last year. So if I'm wrong on the run rules, I do apologize. It's just what I was looking up. I think I looked it up correctly, but I didn't have Hannah do it, so it's probably wrong. Count is full as that'll be swung on and missed. It pops out of the catcher's mitt. The throw to first is going to go over the head. So a strikeout, but advancing to first on the play will be Savannah Lucas as it got out of the catcher's mitt. That'll bring up Sierra Siebersma, who singled and had an RBI in the first inning. Can probably expect Lucas to take off for second here. She does have 9 stolen bases on the year, and she is going. They will throw down, but not in time. So Lucas now, runner in scoring position. Hemer misses outside and high, and the count evens out at 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded over towards third, fielded there, looks the runner back, throw to first is in time, and they will advance the runner over. So at first is out. That is a 5-3 putout, and that will get the runner to third, bringing up Jocelyn Gockel. Gockel had a single and scored a run in the first inning.
Pinch hitting, number 20, Abby Wessel.
We got a new hitter now. Abby Wessel coming up. Abby is a .750 hitter. Wessel is a sophomore. Looks like she's got some power. So that'll hit her, and she will go to first base. So an HBP will bring up Sophie Woodward, who singled and scored a run on the 3-run shot from Casey Miller. He will miss outside. That'll get passed to the backstop. A run will score. And advancing to second is Gockel. So Lucas comes in. Gockel to second. Woodward still has a runner in scoring position there, as the lead is now 11-1. Spartans on top. Outside. I believe the count is 2-0. Line fire, that's going to be hit. Oh, just a swinging bunt. as it just pounded right in the ground. Throw to first, not in time. A single infield variety advances the runner to third, and that'll bring up Casey Miller. Miller already with a 3-run home run, comes up with 2 on again here the next inning. No doubter just left of the scoreboard. Facing a new pitcher here. She's going to take that as they'll get past the catcher, and the runner advances to second. So now second and third with 2 outs. If you're the pitcher, Hemer, you just want to concentrate on the hitter. Taken for a ball outside. A 2-0 count. Now you can't give her anything too good. After her home run earlier tonight, she has 5 on the year. And she was looking for number 6 right there, as she just got that one left of the foul pole. So a loud foul for strike 1, and the count is 2 balls and a strike. That'll miss high. First base is open, but it doesn't get any easier with Carly Miller. So Casey Miller is hitting .366. Carly's hitting .397. Bringing it home. That'll be taken inside and low for a ball, and the count will walk Casey to first. So the Ducks are on the pond here. First, second, and third for Carly Miller. And we're going to have a pinch hitter come up.
Pinch hitting, number 22, Avery DeBartolo.
So Avery DeBartolo is going to come up, and Avery has a .348 batting. Has yet to get a hit this year. So they're putting her up here right now in a position with 2 outs, trying to get her some confidence. Avery is a sophomore. She's going to take strike 1. Hemer taking a pitch there high, and the count evens out at 1-1 to DeBartolo. If DeBartolo gets a hit, it would likely score 2 runs. That would make the lead 12. If she walks, it'll score 1 run. So Hemer does need to get it into the zone here. She's going to drill one out towards second, past the base runner, and that will just score 1. So a single will score the runner and advances the other 2. So Gockles in to score. Over to third, Sophie Windward. Casey Miller's to second, and DeBartolo is at first. And that brings up Michaela Haynes. She's going to hit one over towards left field, foul. And the count goes to 0-1. So a hit here would make the lead to 12. Thank our sponsors again. United Bank of Iowa, our scoreboard sponsor. Gordon's Body Shop, our pregame show sponsor. Hemer digging in on the pitching plate. She'll wind and fire. Missing outside. Also want to thank Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, Christian Van Houten Funeral Home, I should say, Beckman Motors, Zimmy's Bar and Grill, Schmidt Insurance, Rex Chevrolet, North Star Community Credit Union. That'll be taken high for a ball, and the count is 2-1. Also, Holstein Senior Living, the Hoffman Agency, Holstein Manufacturing, the Bloyer Agency, Evertech, and Farm Bureau Insurance agents Alex Conover, Denise Van Dusen, and Bernice Lamas. 2-1 count. And Hemer will miss a bat there, as swinging over it was Haynes. Haynes has singled and walked and scored 2 runs, has 1 RBI. She scored a run earlier this inning, as the Spartans have batted around again. And that one's going to be fouled and out of play. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bases are loaded here. Falcons trailing by 11 in the second inning. It's been an uphill battle tonight as they battled through some rain before the game. That'll get to the backstop, and the run will come in to score. So coming in to score on the play is Sophie Woodward. Over to third will be Casey Miller, and DeBartolo is at second. They are going to going to have a pitching change as they are going to bring back in the starter tonight. Winter Road will likely throw a pitch or two here, and we'll take a quick break and get another sponsor in.
Starting an account of your own can be a challenging task. That's why I went to North Star Community Credit Union. They help make my finances easier to handle by offering me the services and products I need at a price that will fit my budget. They've got it all: savings, checking, ATM or debit card, loans, direct deposit, free online and mobile banking, e-statements, bill pay, and much more to suit my busy lifestyle. See for yourself why so many people like me have made North Star Community Credit Union their one-stop financial institution.
Visit their offices in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon to start an account today. Federally insured by NCUA, you've got a strong credit union behind you.
Starting an account of your own can be a challenging task. That's why I went to North Star Community Credit Union. They help make my finances easier to handle by offering me the services and products I need at a price that will fit my budget. They've got it all: savings, checking, ATM or debit card, loans, direct deposit, free online and mobile banking, e-statements, bill pay, and much more to suit my busy lifestyle. See for yourself why so many people like me have made North Star Community Credit Union their one-stop financial institution.
Visit their offices in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon to start an account today. Federally insured by NCUA, you've got a strong credit union behind you.
All right, we are back as Winter Road has taken over the pitching circle again. Good hitters. And that's going to be drilled out towards left field, going to the fence on one hop. Coming around to score are both the runners as DeBartolo comes in. Before her was Casey Miller.
Now batting number 23, Maddie Chestnut.
And Michaela Haynes has a double with 2 RBI. And I'll bring up Maddie Chestnut. And it'll hit her, so on a dead ball, nobody can advance. So a hit by pitch will bring up Megan Bonham. The lead is 14 now. 15-1 our score. West Monona, very good team, 18-3 as that's hit back up the middle. Fielded it short, knocked down, no play. I don't think she would have had a play anyway. Call that an infield single. The bases are loaded again. And they are going to have a brief conversation if that was interference on the base runner. If it is, the runner will be out and the inning will end. They're going to say there was no interference. Now they're going to talk to the coach and let him know what happened. We're going to have another pinch hitter. And this number 6 is going to come up for West Monona. And that is Brianna Sidwell, a .333 hitter on the season. So you'll have the bases loaded. Taking ball 1. Winrow behind in the count 1-0. Loses that one down low. And now behind 2-0. That's in there for a ball. I thought that might have caught the top, but just missed the zone. The count is 3-0. That does come across for strike one and a 3-1 count. Your Winroad, you just want to get it across here. You got 2 outs. That'll ground towards third. Fielded there, up with it to first in time. So a 5-3 putout ends the damage, but not before 7 runs come across on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And they leave 3. We are through 2 complete, and it is 15-1. Back in a moment, you are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Here are a few Facebook reviews from Zimmy's Bar and Grill in Ida Grove. Best prime rib I've ever had. From appetizers and drinks, meal and price, all was great. Pretzel burger was to die for. Highly recommended, and I can't wait to go back to try more menu items. We stopped at Zimmy's in Ida Grove after our game, and they stayed open for us. It was steak night, and they were delicious.
I'm Eric Zimmerman, inviting you to enjoy our family-friendly full-menu restaurant. Try it, love it, and come back for more at Zimmy's Bar and Grill, East Highway 175, Ida Grove.
As you cruise through downtown Odeboat, Iowa, you'll find Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, offering hardworking insurance for hardworking people. Have you visited swansonwithyou.com? Put in a quote request. Check out real estate listings. Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, with you through the ages. Downtown Odeboat, online at swansonwithyou.com. Larry Beckman Motors in Odeboat is your premier dealer for Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram, new and used vehicles. Their dedicated sales staff, knowledgeable finance associates, and expertly trained technicians are all here to make your experience fun, easy, and hassle-free. We're proud to be family-owned and part of our local community. When it's time for a new vehicle for your family and a great selection of used vehicles and service, visit Larry Beckman Motors, Odeboat.
All right, we're back to action here in Ottawa. Beginning for the Falcons here if they want to keep in this game. As Minahan delivers in for a strike. And the Falcons have their 2, 3, and 4 hitters as Abby Winroad is up. Abby flew out to the left fielder in the first inning. She's going to hit one out towards second. That'll get through for a solid single. And bring up Carter Heemer.
Now batting, number 12, Carter Heemer.
Heemer had a sacrifice fly to the center fielder and an RBI in the first inning. That's in there for a strike. Minahan, just a strike thrower, forces you to put it in play. That'll be low, and Winroad will advance to second. Well, Falcons with a runner in scoring position. If I was correct on the 10-run rule, 12-run rule, then the Falcons do need to plate at least 3 runs here to keep in this game. Playing in on the corners at first and third. Second and short are pretty much straight away. She swings through that, and the count will go to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Over to third on the pass ball is Abby Winroad. So any ball in play or any passed ball likely scores a run. Minahan rocks and fires. Taken high for a ball and a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. 1 on third is Winroad of the Abbey variety. 15-1 score. Hit towards the pitcher, fielded. They look the runner back, throw to first, and safe at home. So the runner is out at first on a 1 6-3 put out, but the RBI does come in, so Hemer does now have 2 RBIs. As Elle Schrader comes up, she singled in the first inning and was stranded there. Ground one over towards short, fielded there, up with it to first and in time. So a 6-3 put out has the Falcons to their final out, possibly, if I read the rules correctly.
Number 6, Kylie West.
And if I didn't read the rules correctly, I should have had Hannah read the rules. I think it is, though. So 2 outs now, nobody on. Will be grounded over towards third, fielded there, up with it to first and in time. And we'll see if that does it. So a 5-3 put out. It is 15-2. And that is going to be the game. So a quick game here tonight as the score is 15-2. We'll take a break. Be back in 30 seconds. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Seasons change, but a farmer's work never does. The Bloyer Agency, or local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, tips their hat to those who help ensure we can all eat tomorrow. We are proud to offer the coverage they need to keep growing, and we're full of gratitude. So we're taking this moment to say thank you for bringing in the harvest today for a well-fed world tomorrow. Trust in farming. Trust in the Bloyer Agency in Odebolt. Trust in tomorrow. Contact the Bloyer Agency today. Trust in tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Well, it started off looking good for the Falcons as Anna Winroad got a walk as the first hitter in the ball game. She stole second, then came around to score on a sacrifice fly by Carter Hemer, and the Falcon lead was 1-0 at the end of the top of the first inning. But in the bottom of the first, a very good hitting West Monona squad was able to plate 8 runs. The capper was a 3-run home run by Casey Miller, her 5th of the season. And then in the second inning, the Spartans were able to add 7 more to take a 15-1 lead. The Falcons' Abby Winterode was able to reach on a single in the top of the third. She came around to score on a Carter Hemer RBI ground out to the pitcher, and that was where we stopped. 15-2 the score, as once there's a 12-run lead after 2.5 innings, if the home team has that lead, then they get the victory, and that's what happens here. So the Falcons will move their record to 1-19 on the year, and the West Monona squad will go to 19-3 on the season. I appreciate you joining us for our first softball game of the year. We've got some more games this week, including a Friday game, as we will again be broadcasting. I think we're back to baseball. Hannah says she doesn't know, so I am not going to make a prediction. But we are doing a game on Friday, and that'll be right here on this YouTube channel. We appreciate you joining us tonight, and a big thank you again to the sponsors for our OABCIG broadcasts, including EverTech, Farm Bureau Insurance agents Alex Conover, Denise Van Dusen, and Bernice Lamosse, the Bloyer Agency, Holstein Manufacturing, Hoffman Agency, Holstein Senior Living, North Star Community Credit Union, Rex Chevrolet, Schmidt Insurance, Zimmy's Bar and Grill, Beckman Motors, Christian Van Houten Funeral Home, Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, as well as Gordon's Body Shop, our pregame show sponsor, and United Bank of Iowa, our scoreboard sponsor. Well, send you off to the next couple of days. Be back here on Friday. Thank you again for joining us on this production of Fuller Digital Solutions.